Do you know what a properly fit bra feels like? Hi, I'm Sherry from Twin Sisters Mastectomy Boutique, and this applies to both mastectomy bras and non-mastectomy bras. And you're saying to yourself, of course, Sherry, I know what a properly fit bra feels like. I've been wearing one for years, decades. But you'd be surprised. At least 4 times a week, I'll have somebody come in who doesn't like the feeling of a properly fit bra. Why? Why, you ask? Well, there's usually 2 categories. The first category is somebody who comes in and they're wearing a bra that is so loose. It doesn't hug them around the band, and the band is moving all the time, which is a problem in a bra if you're wearing a breast prosthesis, because then the whole breast prosthesis and everything is moving. So the band is like basically not, touching their skin almost. Their straps are so far down, they're at full length, so it's not supporting anything, which means their breast prosthesis is falling forward. And if you're not wearing a breast prosthesis, it's just not supporting your breasts. And I will adjust their own bra on them. I'll adjust the straps, I'll adjust the band if I can. And often they'll be like, oh yeah, that feels better. But here's what they don't like. A properly fit bra, touches your torso. It hugs it. It doesn't squeeze it, but it is comfortable. And the straps are adjusted properly. It gives you full support. And because some people are so used to having zero support and the band barely touching them, this properly fit bra, this is a gorgeous mastectomy bra, by the way, this gorgeous fit bra, perfectly fit, feels tight to them. And so we'll discuss it. And we'll talk about, okay, do you see how your breasts are held in place? Do you see how the bra isn't moving? There's nothing choking your body. And as they kind of sit with it and we discuss, they'll be like, yeah, I can see that it fits better. But still, sometimes we have to just make it a little bit looser, just for their, in their head, they're like, oh, it's too tight. I don't make it as loose as what they walked in with, but just a little bit of give, just so that they'll wear the bra. Because there's no point in them buying the bra, taking it home and going, I don't like the way it fits, right? That's a waste of money. So, we'll ease them into the proper fit. The second category of people is people who come in wearing bras that are too tight. And this is probably the majority of people out of the 2. And why do they wear bras that are too tight? Because people have it in their head that they're a certain size, and as their weight changes, they don't change the size of their bra. And they're so used to wearing a bra that is strangling them that when they put on a bra that is properly fitted, it feels too loose, right? The more comfortable the bra is, because some of them have really wide size and they're like a microfiber and it's just so comfortable, it almost doesn't feel like you're wearing a bra. They will often say, oh, this is too loose. And we'll talk about that. Is the bra moving? No. Is the bra supporting you? Yes. Does it feel comfortable? Yes. And so we'll go through these different things and we'll look at the sides and the bands and how it's not cutting in and how they're not spilling over in the cup. And they're like, oh, this is what a bra feels like, how it should feel. And then they'll often say to me, can you just make it a little tighter? So again, same thing. Or they'll say to me, I like my bras tight because they'll stretch. Well, bras only stretch if you stretch them, if there's tension on them. A properly fit bra, it's not going to stretch because there's no tension on it. So that's a bit of a challenge. And I in fact had a lady who was in my fitting room with her mother, because I have a big fitting room. And as her mom was trying on bras, she said to me, I have a really hard time finding bras. Do you think you could fit me? No problem. And she was very heavy chested, so she had some challenges finding bras that were supportive and properly fitted. So I fit her with a bra. She was like, this is the best bra I've ever had. This is amazing. And as we're writing up the receipts, she said, I'm going to go back in the change room and just make it a little tighter, because I think she was on like the middle hook. And I said to her, why do you want it tighter? And she had to think about it. And I said, is it because you're used to wearing tight bras? Like, is it comfortable now? Or do you feel supported? Is anything moving? And she said, you're right. She said, I am just so used to a tight bra, but this feels great. And I'm just not used to a bra that isn't tight. Anyway, so she kept it on that, middle hook. And so a lot of it is getting out of are habits that aren't working for us. And I know it's not always easy and sometimes it's baby steps, but you know, a properly fit bra should not be uncomfortable. Do you wear your bras tight or loose, or do you think they're properly fitted? And what do you look for when you are buying a bra? Not just how pretty it is, because I know people who buy bra off the shelf without even trying it on because it's pretty and they think it's their size. And as we've discussed before, there's no such thing as standard size bra. So you might be a 38C in that bra, you might be a 40B in that bra. It's all over the place. You really have to try them on and really evaluate. Because when I'm in the fitting room and somebody says, oh, this bra looks fantastic, I love it, I might say, well, you know, I'm not loving the fit of this. And I'll start pointing out there's overlap here, there's gaping there, and then they're like, oh, I didn't even notice. Because you're just kind of looking at the overall how pretty it is. And we'll pull out a different size and it's much better. So what do you look for when you buy a bra? Do you try on your bras before you buy them? Right? Even different colors can fit differently. So let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.